I'm getting here specifically that somebody has been working really hard to manifest this financial abundance, this financial freedom, okay? But I'm also getting here that somebody cares about something a little bit too much, all right? I'm getting here someone during the day reciting these words of affirmations out to the universe, okay, all throughout the day. And then I'm getting this person getting very distracted in that moment and being thrown off course, okay? I'm getting here specifically that when things happen throughout your day and you get distracted from these words of affirmation, this is the divine sending you energy to transmute in order to manifest that financial freedom, that financial abundance, okay? But I'm getting here you getting wrapped up in the event and not the energy that was just sent to you, okay? I'm not exactly sure how this might apply to you, but I'm going to pull some more cards so we can figure out how to break this thinking pattern in order to manifest our financial freedom. All right, so just stick around. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Belle, your OrchidMantis Oracle, and here I give messages every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. These messages are not to convince you, but to help guide you through healing along your spiritual journey with patience and precision. For our angels, we have the angel of annihilation, we have the angel of night, we have the angel of truth, and we have the angel of time, okay? So I'm getting immediately here that the divine is working really hard with your higher self and your intuition to get you to break these thinking patterns that you have about what you're able to manifest, okay? I'm getting here specifically you putting in a lot of work to manifest this financial freedom, to manifest this financial abundance, but different things happen throughout the day and it kind of stops you in your train of thought and puts you in a whole nother like mental vortex, okay? I'm getting someone here having a really hard time allowing energies to come towards them and for them to transmute that energy, okay? I'm getting here the divine sending you all types of energy to exercise this transmutation muscle that you have within your subconscious and your conscious mind, okay? I'm getting here the divine is trying to get you out of this victim mentality and not thinking that just because someone, cut you off or someone hit you on the back of your ankle with the cart, that's super annoying. All right, the divine is trying to get you to learn how to take that energy, even if you feel like it was directed towards you intentionally, okay? The divine is trying to get you to exercise this skill that you have to transmute energy. It's like when you're saying these words of affirmation and these things happen, you kind of see it as the divine saying that it's not for you or it's not time for that. But I'm getting the divine trying to work with you and send you energy so that you can transmute. Because when you get in these new rooms, when you get around these new people that reflect the timeline that you're trying to go into, you're going to have to be able to transmute all energy sent towards you, even people who are doing better than you that you might look up to that still might see you as a threat, okay? So the divine is trying to get you to really learn how to use all energy for your highest good, okay? I'm getting the angel of night here specifically too. There's somebody trying to go to sleep, okay, with this angel of night. I'm getting this person trying to go to sleep in different situations replaying in their head, okay? And they're saying, oh my gosh, that was so annoying that happened today, or why did that person do that to me today? Or thinking, oh, all these things happened to me today because so and so has sent me negative energy, okay? That's giving over your power to people, okay? If you're gonna say that what people intend for you actually penetrates you and it works on you, you're giving them your power. You're giving them the ability to dictate your day on a subconscious level, all right? So I'm getting here specifically, when you think of these time frames where you felt like you were slighted throughout the day, or people just did things on purpose because, they're attracted to your light and maybe they want to absorb that by taking some of your energy in that moment, I'm getting you needing to learn how to call your energy back from those situations and say, I call my energy back from that situation. The person is not allowed to take any more energy from me in order to stop thinking about it, okay? And stop thinking about these people that you feel like are actively working towards taking your energy, okay? Or sending you negative energy to get in your way, okay? I'm getting here with the angel of truth that it's going to be very hard for you to do, like in the beginning, it's going to be kind of hard for you to differentiate, that energy is going to be sent to you, whether good or bad. and that you can transmute this energy. You don't need to go outside of yourself to ask someone to transmute something for you, or ask someone to use their free will to intervene with your free will. Okay, I'm getting here specifically that you have to hold on to this truth that you are powerful, you are able, and you are capable of calling all your energy back and using it properly. And even when people do things to you on purpose, taking that energy and transmuting it to work out for your highest good. I'm getting here specifically you accepting the truth about what energy is and how it actually works is going to be the way you're able to really manifest this financial freedom. Okay, I'm getting here with this angel of time. Things are going to be happening very coincidental. All right, you're going to start noticing how when you call your energy back, certain things happen for you. Or I'm getting here like the divine allowing certain things to happen for you, but getting you through the situation and making it work in your favor so you can understand the real power and transmuting negative energy sent to you from outside of you. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some cards from our comedic deck just so we can get some more clarification. Okay, what's up with this angel of annihilation? Can we get some clarification for that? Annihilation. All right, so we have the divine out here, both out here. Okay, yeah, so I'm getting here specifically the divine is working really hard to get you to recognize that it is in your thoughts. Okay, it is in everything that happens around you. Okay, because there is yin and yang, there is good and bad. We have to encounter all these things and learn how to use this energy. I'm getting here specifically the divine trying to teach you about energy. Okay, and how if you have good intent, things will always work out for you. Okay, I'm getting here the divine trying to teach you through your experiences the true meaning of intention and what it truly means to manifest properly through having positive intent, through having a heart chakra that's not heavy and dim. Okay, I'm getting here specifically. I'm getting that here specifically divine trying to like break you out of this thinking pattern of, oh my gosh, this person did this to me, so this is what happened to me, instead of you saying, this person attempted to do this to me, but this is the way I turned the situation around to work out for my highest good. Okay, I'm getting here specifically with this angel of night, right? Like the divine, it wants you to understand how, because I'm getting here someone like using meditation to fall asleep. Okay, and I'm getting here the divine trying to get through to you right now that this is when you're manifesting the like, how can I put this? When you're falling, when you're dozing off to sleep at night and you're using this time to meditate and to use your words of affirmation, trying to tap into your intuition and allowing whatever messages the divine and your intuition need to get across to you to come through, opening up the channel, okay, for your higher self to communicate with you through vision. Okay, I'm getting here the divine trying to explain to you or trying to show you how powerful those times are. When you're in those moments where you're dozing off, this is when you're manifesting the quickest. I can't really explain what I'm trying to say to describe the energy and how much more like, so when you're about to fall asleep, it's like you're swimming in like a vortex. Okay, it's like you're swimming in the galaxy. You're kind of floating outside of the conscious galaxy into the subconscious, into the dream state. Okay, I'm getting here somebody just kind of like floating within that and not understanding that the divine is trying to express to you that is like a manifestation pool time frame, like that state of being where you're in between. It's like you're in a manifestation pool. Okay, so I'm getting the divine trying to get through to you to examine your the thoughts that come to you that you aren't necessarily thinking about. Okay, negative thoughts that all of a sudden just pop up, because that's going to affect what you're manifesting too. Okay, what's up with this angel of night? Let's get some clarification for this angel of night. Okay, what's up with this angel of night? What's going on with this time? What's going on with okay, yes, yes, I'm getting here you not understanding how like when people come up against you, the divine even uses that to prove something about the power of the divine to you. Okay, because with this card right here we have like, enemies kind of like bowing to your energy. Okay, I'm getting here specifically like someone needing to allow the divine to like deal with their energies, or the divine using their energies, using their enemies to prove to them, to show them how the divine actually works. It's like I'm getting here your enemies being a big part of how you and the divine communicate, or how the divine is trying to prove to you how you guys actually do communicate. Okay, what's up with this angel of truth? Let's get some clarification for this angel of truth. Okay, so we have basically like resolution. Okay, I'm getting here specifically someone. Okay, and then we have angel number 575. Okay, so lucky change, a change that feels auspicious, a change that feels like, oh my gosh, I couldn't have imagined that this would happen, or a change that you're not even thinking about, some sort of change. Okay, so some sort of auspicious change. All right, I'm getting here specifically that the divine is going to be using your truth in a way where you weren't, it's almost like someone seeing your truth for something that you can't see it for. I'm getting here, right? It's like we know our truth, we know our intentions, we know what energy we put out. But I'm getting your truth and your intentions translating over very well to someone, or being the reason why something works out for you. Okay, so I'm getting here to really pay attention to what your intentions truly are in situations. Okay, and understanding how your intentions shape the outcome of that said situation. What's up with this angel of time? So we have healing. Yes. Yeah. So I'm just getting specifically here that the divine is trying to show you. I'm getting these situations that happen that are very close and connect. Like, these situations are very tethered to you and the divine. And it's like this internal healing that the divine puts you through by changing your perspective on energy and how you use energy. Okay. Understanding how intent is the basis of the result. All right. So I'm getting someone being taught through complicated situations, or tricky situations, how the divine actually operates. Okay. So situations where you might feel like, oh, this is just not cool for to be happening to me, or you can't understand why something is happening to you, is because the divine is trying to prove something to you about its energy and how it actually works. Okay. This is something very personal for you and the divine specifically. Some things that even if you explain to someone, they might not 100% pick up what you're putting down. Okay. Let's pull from my Celtic deck so we can get a little bit more clarification. What's up with this with the divine out here, with this angel of annihilation, where the divine is attempting to, destroy these negative thinking patterns? Okay, we have the Fool here. I'm getting someone. I'm getting someone not. I'm really getting someone connected with the divine, but not understanding how much the divine is connected to them. Like, someone doesn't understand how the divine is in every single aspect of their lives. And the divine only works so hard for this person because of their intent. The divine only, sees this person out to the end because of their intention. Okay. You can't come out on the good side of karma. You can't have your heart weighed by the feather and think that your intent won't dictate the heaviness of your heart. All right. I'm getting here specifically. So the divine is kind of like, allowing you to feel whatever you need to feel about energies that are being sent towards you, but at the same time using these situations to show you how energy truly works. Okay, and the things that it will manifest in your life. All right. All right. What's up with this angel of night and this the divine trying to get you to think more positively when people, okay, because I'm getting someone taking things very personal, okay, throughout the day. All right. And trying to show you how even if people are doing things intentionally towards you, how it doesn't 100% hit the way they wanted it to hit. I don't know. This is something very personal I'm getting from this right here specifically. So you will have to take it back to the divine, ask for confirmation, and ask for guidance on what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is like the divine is putting you through certain situations. This should show you how energy truly works. Okay, this is going to be a testament. All right, this is going to put you in this higher fine energy. The divine is using a situation in your life to show you how energy works. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, so I'm getting someone. This is what I'm saying about this financial freedom and you using these words of affirmation to bring in this Queen of Pentacles or this King of Pentacles energy. Okay, and I'm getting here like your monetary success is going to feel like someone else's punishment. Okay, but it's so important for you not to focus on, oh well, what you did to me is going to make me make money, and what you did to me is going to put me in this good position. Because I can't really explain it, but it's like you are giving them power over whatever this situation is. Okay, it's almost like the divine is trying to show you through some monetary way how energy works, or the divine is trying to show you through your words of affirmation how much you're able to manifest and how fast you can manifest it. I'm getting someone being in this energy where they're manifesting very quickly, so they need to pay attention to their thoughts and what they're thinking. Because I said that this angel of night is signifying this in between state when we're like falling asleep and we're in this like manifestation pool where most of the things, a lot of subconscious memories and thoughts come up during this moment because we're going in and out of planes, falling asleep. All right, however you want to label that. But I'm getting here specifically how like the divine is using this energy specifically to show you how energy actually works. Okay, I'm getting temperance here with this angel of truth in this resolution. All right, I'm getting you probably wanting to feel some sort of separation from something, or wanting to take a break from something after some sort of resolution or something like that, or feeling like in order to have a resolution you have to take your energy away. I'm getting here the divine is saying don't shy away from whatever is going on. Okay, use your energy constructively. Don't fall into negative thinking patterns about the results. Okay, use your energy constructively. I'm getting here specifically. Okay, so pay attention to what you're giving your energy to in your mind. Pay attention to if you're giving your energy to your words of affirmation and truly believing in what you're saying, or thinking about all the bad highlights of the day and how, why this person would do this to you or why they would do that to you, because like you're giving your energy over to them in that moment. Okay, so learning how to take that energy and say, I'm going to transmute this energy. This person has they have no control over my reality. They cannot affect my reality the way that they want to affect my reality. I call all my energy back and I keep all my energy. Okay, what's up with this angel of time and this healing? Okay, because I could obviously say that you're going into this more healing time frame, but I'm getting here where these certain situations are happening and they're so personal for you and the divine that it brings on some sort of healing. We have this our expect the unexpected. Okay, so I'm getting here specifically that the divine is gonna, okay, I'm getting something happening and it catapulting you more into this healing energy. Something unexpected happens, something that you weren't banking on. That's what I'm getting here specifically. Something you weren't banking on turns out in a way you weren't expecting, and it allows you to heal from something or a time frame. Okay, but I'm getting here specifically with this truth, like the divine is saying, hold on to your truth. That's what I'm getting here specifically. I don't know what this is pertaining to, but I'm getting here specifically the divine saying to hold on to your truth. Okay, and pay attention to what you're giving your energy towards, because you know your truth. All right, it's like I'm getting somebody just putting way too much thought into little small things, and this is how you're having a hard time like transmuting this energy, absorbing, taking this energy and say, okay, you did this to me. I don't know who you are. We don't know each other from a can of paint, but you cut me off. Instead of saying, oh, that so and so is sending you negative energy, say, I'm going to use this energy to transmute so that things work out in my favor. Even if this isn't specific, like you're trying to get a I don't know, you're trying to get some ice from the ice machine and somebody else is holding up the ice machine and you feel like it's because they don't want you to get, you know what I'm saying? Like taking that energy and saying, this person doesn't know me from a can of paint. Whatever they're trying to stop me from doing doesn't matter because I will be successful. I will still succeed. Okay. This is how you're going to be taking your energy back from these little small situations. Because I'm getting someone just overthinking very small things and this throwing them off track of these words of affirmation that they're using to call in this financial abundance. Okay. Because I'm getting here the divine sending you energy, but it's like you can't expect to have financial abundance if you don't know how to transmute negative energy, because negative energy is still energy, and the divine will show you how it will use negative situations to work out in your favor. But you have to believe that instead of allowing what everybody does to you in your everyday endeavors to affect you in an emotional way. I'm getting here specifically. Okay. Someone just lets stuff affect them emotionally and it throws them off of this manifestive thinking pattern. Okay. It throws them off of thinking about abundance. And it puts them in this victim mentality. Like, oh, this person did this to me. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, this person tried to do this to me, but I'm taking this energy and I'm transmuting it so that things work out in my highest good. Okay. And you can apply that energy to any situation in your life, is what I'm trying to say. This doesn't have to be someone trying to stop you from doing something specifically. This could just be a random person that does something against you out in public, and you use that energy to call in the best possible result for yourself in other areas of your life, specifically when it comes to this financial abundance. Okay. Let's get some advice for this message, and then we're going to go ahead, pick us an angel for closeout. Okay. We have perspective. This is what I'm saying. You have to shift your perspective on what happens to you throughout the day and stop giving it your power. All right. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I've been getting here this entire time. Basically changing your perspective on what happens to you throughout the day so that you're not thrown off of this state where you're where you're using your words of affirmation to call in this financial abundance for yourself. This is for someone who's actively manifesting financial freedom, financial abundance. Yes, angel of death. This is what I'm saying. Once you put this energy down and say, I accept this energy as it is transmuted to assist me in other areas of my life to have the best possible result. Okay. This is how you transmute that energy and use it to bring positive things in to other areas of your life, specifically when it comes to this money. Okay. We have the angel of death here. Okay. The divine is actively trying to get rid of this thought pattern that you have, where you get thrown off very, very easily from the topic at stake, what you're trying to do. All right. The divine is trying to get you to master your energy, not not absorb, but observe and transmute. Okay. Once you get into this energy where you can easily transmute and not let things touch you emotionally, you're golden. You can manifest anything. All right. As long as the divine says that that's a part of this timeline. All right. Let's get one more card out for advice, and then we're going to go ahead and close this out. Let's get one more card of advice, and then we're going to close this message out. All right. So we have Cosmos mirrors you. Yes. Cosmos mirrors you. Okay. So I'm getting here specifically. All right. When you work on this, when you work on transmuting energy to bring in, positive results in other areas of your life. All right. This is gonna make better things happen for you throughout the day, because you're putting your intentions towards allowing good things to happen to you, and not allowing negative energy because of somebody else to dictate what happens. Because I don't know if a lot of people don't notice this, but a lot of times when we get a hiccup in the day, in the beginning of the day, okay? You get a hiccup and you say, oh my gosh. And then you go into this whole thinking spiral. You don't realize it consciously that you're thinking, you start thinking about all the other negative things, and then you end up manifesting even more negative things. This will easily like be this mirror that the divine is trying to put up to you so that you understand, like, use your energy constructively. Use the energy that's sent towards you from any and everybody to transmute, to apply to different areas of your life. And then you will start to see things free up. And then you will start to see opportunities fall into your lap. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. If you like this message, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Send this to somebody who needs to hear. Okay, push these messages out to the algorithm. The other orchids need to know that there's a place for them. If they don't know, it's because we didn't tell them. All right. Personal readings will be available August 19th, 2026. So stay tuned in my community tab because I will be posting how to get your personal reading. If you like this message, stay tuned for the next one. Adios.